My biggest hope is that people do recognize the power of their choices. Where you spend your dollar, where the things that you eat come from. You are what you eat, you are what you think, you are what you do. These things that we do habitually every day are things that are impacting not only our lives, but the future that we leave for the people that are coming after us. My name is Brittany Stallworth. I'm a Green for All ambassador at Howard University, and I help to create Green is the New Black. Being raised in the greater Detroit area, the environment was a big impact on my health and my family's health. A lot of the women in my family have reproductive issues, and I had some of my own, and that was why I really wanted to get into environmental justice and food justice. My first step into environmental work in general was this research program that I'm in at Howard University called the Howard University Environmental Biology Scholars. And I really learned a lot about soil remediation, cleaning toxicity from soils. And that was one of my first steps into getting involved in the science aspect of it. But then it just wasn't enough to do the science. I really wanted to start advocating for people. And that was how I got really interested in environmental justice and food justice. I applied to be a college ambassador with the national nonprofit organization Green for All. And through that, I was able to host various workshops on food justice, environmental justice, and to promote the green economy.
Well, Green for All is a really powerful organization that acts as a catalyst for students to come together to find solutions to environmental problems.
The first workshop that we hosted was an introduction to environmental justice. The environmental justice movement addresses the statistical fact that people who live, work, and play in America's most polluted areas are commonly people of color and they're poor or low income. Lillian came to speak to the students who attended the workshop, and she educated them about various environmental justice issues.
It's an ongoing battle. Some people trace the environmental justice movement back to when the colonizers first set their foot on our lands.
Communities of color and low-income communities have been picked to house various different entities like power plants, waste dumps, incinerators, things of that nature that really pour toxins into the communities, into the environments that they're in, and really have negative health hazards and health impacts on the people that live there. I helped to organize and facilitate 2 other workshops centered around food justice. Food justice is basically the movement to make sure that everybody has access to healthy and affordable food. I don't think it's any coincidence that we have a McDonald's right next to one of our dorm rooms, but we have to walk blocks on top of blocks to get to a grocery store. I was really excited about Howard University and my community and my peers at this school, and I really had this idea that we can really contribute to the green economy. So the Green is the New Black Symposium is centered around environmental justice, food justice, and also the green economy. And at the Green is the New Black Symposium was a green jobs fair. Dozens of organizations exhibited various job, internship, and volunteer opportunities for the Howard University community.
Green is the New Black really helped me get inspired to get involved in new research, looking at environmental and sustainability programs at community colleges across the country.
The green economy doesn't just need white-collar workers. It needs people who are willing to pick up the solar panel and put it on the roof, but it also needs the engineers to develop that and the technology. So there's so much diversity within the green economy that I think is what makes it great. A community in which environmental and food justice are intact is a community in which people have the same exact choices about what they eat, about the air they breathe, about the water that they drink. To me, that's what a healthy community looks like.